Hi everyone and welcome to Solar 60. This week we're going to be talking about how to maximise the benefits of your PV system. So what would you suggest, Paul?
Well, there's obviously a number of options in terms of how you can set up your PV system at home or indeed in your building, but ultimately it comes down really to using as much of the energy as you possibly can. Particularly now there's a question mark over when we're going to get any sort of export payment for any energy that we don't use is particularly important. So there's a number of different options that you have. First of all is just an obvious one really, is to switch as many things on and do as many things that need electricity during the day when the sun's shining. It's kind of obvious, but it isn't necessarily that easy to set up because you have to kind of be there to do it. But what you can also do is you can buy other pieces of kit. For example, you can buy a battery which will soak up and absorb all of the energy that you don't use in the house. That's a nice easy way of doing it, not a cheap way of doing it, and batteries are still quite expensive, although the price is coming down significantly. There's also a number of different mechanisms and a different number of technologies available now to allow you to, for example, send the energy to your immersion heater. So you're effectively storing the energy in the form of hot water in your immersion heater in your cylinder at home. There are other technologies as well with smart plugs and those kind of things where you can switch on your washing machine or something that needs doing during the day or at a given point, and you're choosing to do it at the point when there's excess energy.
So what about other technologies that work well with solar, like air source heat pumps?
Air source heat pumps work really well with solar on the basis air source heat pumps use lots and lots of electricity compared to a normal household. So although obviously you're using no gas, no oil, no LPG or any other fuel source, you're using a lot more electricity. So that means there's a pretty constant demand for energy, for electricity, certainly during the winter and also during the shoulder times really of spring and autumn. There's times still in the middle of summer when there's too much energy to be used in the house and there's not much heat required from the heat pump, but it certainly uses a lot more energy than you would use with a normal heating system for sure.
Well, thank you, Paul. It's useful to know how to use your PV system effectively, but thank you all for listening as always.
Thank you.